Good morning. I'm meteorologist Kevin Smith here at the National Weather Service in Pocatello with your weather hazard briefing for Monday, April 1st. Welcome to the month of April. And I'll say right up front, there are no April Fool's jokes in this presentation. So whether we're bringing you good news or bad news, got a little bit of both, this is all real weather information. Looking at our key points here over the next 7 days or so, we've got, again, good news and bad news kind of broken out into two bullets here. First, if you're looking for a little taste of spring, little break in the active showery weather that we've had lately, that break has arrived. We're winding down our last couple snow showers this morning down toward places like Bear Lake and Malad. We have a break. We have high pressure building into southeast Idaho, supporting mostly sunny and clear skies, dry conditions, and a strong warming trend here over the next 2 to 3 days. We will see some localized patches of some dense fog this morning, so do be on the lookout for that. It's been lurking here and there, not terribly widespread, but certainly impacting us here at Pocatello as of this recording. We've had it in and out of Idaho Falls during the overnight hours as well. So if you are traveling, if you're commuting this morning, do be on the lookout. Be prepared to slow down if you encounter one of those dense patches of fog. Now, as we inch forward here into the rest of the week, we do unfortunately have a fresh storm system that is going to be moving into the region for the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, possibly Saturday and Sunday timeframe. Rain showers, snow showers, and breezy conditions expected for several days across our region. I tried to pull out some good news from this, though. Wednesday might be salvageable if you live outside the Central Mountains as far as having a third day of that break, a third day of dry conditions. I'll show you that graphically here in just a moment. So we'll be watching timing here coming off of our models. See if we can really make Wednesday a little better for you if you're trying to have another dry day and enjoy those warmer temperatures out there. But certainly some wind and at least some shower activity moving into the Central Mountain region by that time. We're also noting in the model guidance here that colder air really doesn't take a hold of the region until we get out toward next weekend. So even as we start to bring more shower activity into our forecast area, it's not immediately going to turn miserable as far as temperatures go. And that'll also limit the impacts from snowfall, at least for the first couple days of this multi-day system. Laying all that out here in the weather risk outlook. So starting today, we do have, again, that patchy, dense fog this morning, really through about 9 or 10 a.m. before things warm up enough that that'll burn off. And really looking at our valleys and plains here down across the south and east. Pretty much anywhere outside of the Central Mountains, except we're seeing drier conditions as you head up into the upper reaches of the Snake Plain, or you head up into portions of Clark and Fremont counties. Not really seeing a lot of fog development up there, but further south, do be on the lookout. Other than that, nice and clear here, nice and wide open on hazards for Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm trying to be optimistic here. I haven't shaded any of you with yellow shading just yet, but we will see breezy conditions increasing during the afternoon and evening hours on Wednesday. Not so much as you get east of I-15, but certainly along and west of I-15. That'll be noticeable as you go into the afternoon hours. And then again, rain showers starting to build into at least the Central Mountain region by Wednesday afternoon. Thursday and Friday, breezy conditions each day, widespread rain showers. We'll mix in some snow showers here for some of you, and we'll start to increase the potential for that snow as we head into Friday, and then particularly just beyond this weather risk outlook as you head into the weekend, because temperatures will be cooling by that point. Right now, not anticipating major impacts out of this. I think at least the first couple days of this period is going to be really nuisance shower activity. Certainly not great if you're trying to plan outdoor activities or outdoor recreation. But as far as posing a greater, more widespread hazard to things like travel, not looking terrible just yet as we ease into this. But certainly you'll know that there's a storm system in place across our area. No watches, warnings, or advisories this morning. Again, kicking off those couple days of high pressure. Current satellite loop, not showing a ton of cloud cover, but you'll notice, as we sometimes point out, these blue shaded areas here down in portions of the Snake Plain, the Raft River area, some of the adjacent valleys here. This is either fog at the surface or low stratus clouds that are just above the surface, more of an impact for aviation. Again, expecting all of that activity to generally burn off by 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. this morning. Radar loop, here's those last couple snow showers drifting down to the south and east as low pressure pulls away from the area. A couple of you, if you're waking up early this morning, 5 a.m., 6 a.m., you may be seeing a little bit of this activity as it winds down. Generally, we haven't seen major impacts out of this, not seeing evidence on the webcams that roadways are really being consistently covered here with snowfall. So hopefully this will stay pretty nuisance as it dwindles here over the next couple hours this morning, and we'll be in the clear after that point. Low temperatures as you head out this morning, near to below freezing. Of course, colder up across the Central Mountains and certainly places like Copper Basin and up into the Stanley area. Island Park, you might drop just below 20 degrees this morning. Same thing for Driggs, much closer to freezing down across the eastern Magic Valley into the lower Snake Plain. Here's a look at some of that fog this morning. This example is taken from Interstate 15 right here in Pocatello, but as I back up just a few minutes to the previous webcam image, that's a little better. That's what it's supposed to look like. There is a bridge and a city there. So this is what it looked like here just a few minutes ago, just before 5 a.m. Again, some of those patches of locally dense fog lurking around out there, not seeing widespread activity, luckily, but do be prepared to slow down if you encounter this activity. Here's a look at high temperatures today on the left, and then as we advance to tomorrow, this is Tuesday's high temperatures here on the right, and you'll notice that we kick off today a little on the cool side, but with some sunshine out there, it's not going to be that bad. Highs getting up into the 40s to low 50s, depending on your location. Everybody gains 5 to 10 degrees on those temperatures as you jump over here to the right. You can see many locations across the valleys and across the plains getting into the mid 50s to even some lower 60s starting to creep in here across the eastern Magic Valley as far east as potentially American Falls and the Raft River region. INL getting very close to that 60 degree mark as well, again with plenty of sunshine out there on Tuesday. Also looking a little drier Tuesday morning. Right now we're not forecasting fog development like we're seeing this morning as you advance into Tuesday morning. Can't rule out a few patches. We'll be looking at that over the course of the day today, but generally the air mass should lean a little bit drier for Tuesday morning in comparison. Here's our severe weather outlook as we go into Wednesday. Remember, this is kind of day one of our multi-day system moving into the region, but it's the day that we might be able to save for some of you as far as precipitation goes. Not expecting severe weather at this point, but this green shading here up across the Central Mountain region and points to the west and north, doing a pretty good job of highlighting really the entire area that we have the highest confidence in seeing some shower activity moving in at least by Wednesday afternoon. So if you live to the south and east of the Central Mountains, we're watching. We might be able to hold dry through at least most of the day Wednesday, if not into Wednesday evening. But as you head west into the Central Mountains and points north and west, chance of some showers, and there may be a few thunderstorms out there as well for the first couple days of this next system, Wednesday into Thursday, maybe Friday as well. You will start to see winds increase on Wednesday, though. So even if we can hold things dry, we're going to have a nice southerly wind coming in across our forecast area here. You can see generally along and west of I-15, numerous gusts in the 25 to 35 mile per hour range. Not terribly destructive, shouldn't be a big problem for most of you, but certainly will be noticeably breezy out there. May want to secure a few of those loose outdoor items. Winds just a little bit lighter here over in the eastern highlands as you get to the east of I-15. These winds are expected to increase at least a little bit as we go into Thursday and Friday as this system really takes hold across our region. Here's a look at those temperatures. Wednesday's high temperatures here on the left, Thursday's high temperatures here on the right. Notice we don't have a lot of change here. As you get into Thursday, we may be losing a few degrees up across the Central Mountain region, places like Stanley and Chalice, possibly down into Sun Valley, getting just a touch cooler. That's more so just because we have greater cloud cover and more widespread shower activity really taking hold as the system settles in. But for the rest of the region, even with some increasing showers, not taking a big hit on these temperatures just yet. I think Saturday into Sunday, this upcoming weekend, is really when we'll see much cooler, noticeably cooler temperatures moving in across southeast Idaho. And finally, this morning, we'll take a quick look at our drought status. Still looking really good. There hasn't been a lot of change in this graphic here over the past few weeks. Most of the forecast area here down across southeast Idaho looking quite good for water supply. Right up on our northern doorstep, right along the northern edge of our forecast area here is where you start to see drier conditions. So that does extend into the Central Mountains, portions of northern Blaine County, Custer County, seeing abnormally dry conditions, and even some moderate drought as you get up into Lemhi County. Other than that, though, those drought conditions really focus up across northern Idaho into portions of Montana. That's not shown on this graphic. Really, again, north of our forecast area. And that's what we're looking at here over the next 7 days or so. As always, we're here 24/7 at the office. Feel free to reach out with any questions, comments, or concerns using the information shown on this slide. Everyone have a great April and a great Monday.